Welcome everybody to our Clover Street School 5th grade Poetry Slam. Let's hear it for the poets. Thank you for coming out on a Friday night to spend time with us and to support our poets. This is the end of a year-long worth of the 5th grade students working with me and their classroom teachers to talk about spoken word and how we can use our words to be powerful, to bring about change, to communicate, and to share the things that we believe in. So when these poets get up on stage tonight, they are speaking from the heart. You might hear some things that make you say, what? And that's okay, because this is coming out of them, and it's the things that they're feeling and that they're thinking about and that they want to share. So they are very courageous. Every single poet who's getting up on this stage tonight is the bravest person in this room tonight, because they are getting up here and sharing those words. So we know we want to give them a lot of positivity and support when they get up here. They have had the great good fortune for a couple of weeks to be able to work with our poet in residence, Ms. Elizabeth Thomas. She coaches our Connecticut Slam Youth Poetry team. And also those are the kids who go on to participate in the Brave New Voices International Poetry Slam Festival. I had the incredible honor this past summer to be able to be a judge at Brave New Voices because it was taking place in Washington, D.C. Since my daughter lives there, I had a place to stay. I said, I would love to go down, and it was an incredible experience. I would encourage all of you to find Brave New Voices online and take a look at what some of those poets have to say. And Elizabeth was instrumental in getting that program started years ago. So we're very fortunate, and I'd like right now to recognize her and give her a round of applause. Because it's not every 5th grader that gets to have a poet and an actual slam coach come and spend time with them. So thank you, we appreciate that. We are going to start this evening with a little introduction from our poets coming across the stage. And then we will hear from our sacrificial poet. I will explain that to you in a moment. Before I ask the poets to come and line up to go across the stage, I'd like to introduce tonight's esteemed judges. We have Miss Abigail Morinvile. Would you put up a hand, Ab? From Sage Park Middle School. She is in 6th grade and she was standing on this stage just last year. We have Ms. Afaf Anatseb from also Sage Park Middle School, an 8th grader. Also has been on this stage. Ms. Miriam Chowdhury, also from Sage Park Middle School, also has been on this stage. Also, we have Reverend Lorenzo Elliott. Where are you? Back there? Oh, I'm sure a lot of you know Mr. Elliott. He works in our school system. He's highly involved in our football programs. And he is also president of the board of directors for Win TV, who, by the way, is here filming for us tonight. And you'll be able to watch this on Win TV, on your computers, even on demand. I suggest on a big screen, not a small screen, so you get the full flavor of the poets. But if you go to win-tv.org and go to the on-demand menu, you can watch not only this year's Poetry Slam once it's up, but past slams as well. And then finally, we have Judge Kevin Washington back here. One of the many hats he wears, besides being a judge, is he is the chair of the Windsor Human Relations Commission. He also is the one who instituted the Windsor International Peace Week, and several other hats that he wears in this community, and I'm not even going to be able to remember them all. Inland wetlands, I can't even get them all. You can talk to them later though now. So a round of applause for our judges, because later on you might not always agree with them. So let's applaud them around. And I'm going to ask for the poets to come up as I call their names, and remember you're going to go in the direction I point so we can get you introduced. So, Angelica and Soleil. Shivana and Sierra. Ronald, Angelise, Tyler, and Allison. Haley and Rafi, Sanaya, Jared, Amelie, and Jordan. You don't have to clap, I'm just lining them up. I don't want your hands to get too tired yet. Andrew and Samaya, Savannah and Micah, Daniel and Tiana, Denise, Alexei, Stone, Sarai, Taya, Angeli, and Keandra. Awesome. Okay, so guess what, poets? I don't know where your index cards are. You're going to have to ad-lib. Because this is a slam. So I might have, I don't know, they could be anywhere. You ready? So everybody think, I am, if I was the color, I'm not. Okay, wait for Elizabeth's signal.
I am Soleil. I shine bright like the stars at night.
I pretend to be a princess. I feel happy when I see my friends.
I am the color blue like the ocean sea. I'm Kiwana. I'm fun as a whipped cream on a vanilla ice cream.
I am Allison. I am doing splits in the air.
I am a giant walking through the endless valley of grass.
Having a family by our side at all times.
I am athletic and I am strong and I am courageous.
If I were a sound, I would be the soft breeze brushing across the field.
If I were a color, I would be green like a cricket chirping on a silent night.
If I were a color, I'd be red, intelligent and powerful. I am unique, like a black bird surrounded by white doves, but I am not hidden, no, not at all.
All right.
If I were important, I would be a comet soaring through space. I wouldn't be purple, I could tell it to be dancing away.
I am a point guard and I'm the general of the court.
I am Andrew, and my nightmare is the color of red.
I am Samaya. I am bright like the sun.
Life is a flower, buds full of life, beautiful evening strife.
I am Tiana, who's bright at the shining yellow sun.
I love my family like the sun in its light.
I am smart and I am bright.
If I were a color, I'd be blue, like the water in my shop.
I'm Sarai, the color black, a black beauty trotting across the waving green grass. If you don't want to get hurt, move out the way if you please. A black beauty I shall be, as free as can be.
I am Denise, and I try to be my own type of weird.
I am the sun shining brightly in the crystal blue sky.
I'm not Dora because I'm not an explorer.
I am shining. I shine bright like the sun on a hot summer day.
If I were a color, I'll be the color gold, the color of victory and power.
I am a rock because I don't crack.
All right, so good evening, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I can't believe this is our 10th annual Poetry Slam. It just floors me. Anyway, who's never been to a Poetry Slam? Raise your hands up if you've never been. Oh, wow. All right, great. So what happens at a slam is the poets come up, they do a poem, an original poem, something that they wrote. They read their poem, they go back to their seats. The 5 judges are going to write down a score. They're going to, when I say hold them up, the judges are going to hold those scores up in the air. They score the poet on the content of the poem and the presentation of the poem. And they only get about 10-15 seconds to hold those scores up in the air. We drop the high score, we drop the low score. We add the other 3 scores up. That's the score for the poet for that round. Okay, the poets, when they come up here again, it's original. It cannot exceed 3 minutes. There's no props allowed, no musical instruments, but if anybody wants to sing part of their poem, they're more than able to do that as part of the slam. And this is going to run through, there's about 32 poets here tonight, so we're going to get this started with what is known as the sacrificial poet. Mrs. Janice Lewis Ruth. All right, yeah, let's hear it. She's going to come on up here. She's going to give the judges a little bit of practice. All right, just a little bit of practice. So she's not part of the actual slam.
I am a 5th grader.
Oh, okay, she's part of the actual slam.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Hi, Jess.
I first like to thank all of you for coming out this evening. And I'm going to read to you a poem that I wrote a few years ago. It's entitled, I Took a Journey. I walked a mile today with a man who had no feet. He said that he was always getting left behind, but would not accept defeat. I felt life today with the man who had no hands. He said that if he could only touch lives, he would save the souls of this great land. I sang a song today with a man who had no voice. He carried a melody as sweet as an angel with his hands, his vocalization of choice. I saw the colors of the rainbow today with a man who had no sight. He described each color in vivid detail, and who was I to say if he was wrong or right? I listened to music today, played by a man who could not hear. He drummed the beat in perfect harmony, a melodious sound to my ear. Now I've walked in life and touched life and heard what life could be. I've spoken of life and seen life, but what did I really see? A man with no feet in his right mind can walk wherever I go. A man with no hands can touch life and know just what I know. A man with no voice can often be heard expressing his every need. A man who tells you night from day without sight, I suggest you take heed. And if a man can beat the melodies of life but has never heard a sound, We should be thankful that we have all that we have, for the complexities of life is profound.
All right, judges, you're going to score that one. This is your practice poet. Okay, so judges, hold up your scores for Mrs. Janice Lewis Roof. See him up. All right, we have a 10. We have a 9.5. We have a 10, a 10, and a 10. What a way to start the slam. Okay, so now for the real 5th graders, we're going to call up to the stage Cheyenne, and on deck is going to be Angelica.
And Soleil. And Soleil.
Oh, and Soleil.
Go down. Go down 2. Go down another one.
Ode to Harmony.
Go down one.
Come play, she encourages you to play. Take a nap, she wants me to sleep. I think each day about how I'm blessed to have such a wonderful person in my life. In winter we try running in the sun. Summer comes and we go to the pool. Splash, splash, I can hear the waves flowing through my ear. Fall comes, I go to school, but so does she. I get on the bus, but I have to let go, giving her a hug and kiss goodbye. I'm gone, I come back, and we play. My life wouldn't be the same without her. By Cheyenne.
All right, thank you, Cheyenne. Judges, what did we think about Cheyenne's poem? Hold your scores up in the air. I think you need a darker marker, maybe.
It says 8.4.
Okay, so an 8.4, 9.0, a 9.0, a 9.0, and a 9.2. All right. One of the things we say at the Poetry Slam is it's not about the points, it's about the poetry. So let's keep that in mind all through the night. We use the points to get the audience involved, but it's really about what they have to say. So coming up to the microphone, let's give it up for Angelica and Soleil. Ivana is on deck. You gotta give it back.
Hold tightly to your dreams, because a lost dream is like a bird without wings that cannot fly. So eventually, the bird's dreams will die.
I am superior and awesome. I wonder how crickets chirp at night. I hear millions and millions sing. I see my friends talking and laughing. I want to be a lawyer. I am superior and awesome.
Hold tightly to your dreams, because a life without dreams is like you being alone, and no one there to hold you when you are scared and in the dark.
I pretend to be a princess. I feel happy when I see my friends. I touch flowers because I can smell their scent. I worry about my grades. I cry when I'm sad. I am superior and awesome.
Hold tightly to your dreams, because having a dream is like not being able to live, with no air and eating no food.
I understand that I'm not perfect. I say that I'm fabulous. I dream to be a lawyer. I try to do my best. I hope that I am wonderful. We are superior and awesome.
If I go like this, means you gotta skip to.
All right. So for Angelica and Soleil, judges, hold them up in the air. All right, I see an 8.3, a 10, an 8.6, an 8.5, and an 8.8. All right, let's hear it for Kivana coming up to the microphone, and Sierra is on deck.
Family. Family is the only thing that you will have. They always want you to go down the right and not the wrong path. It is like they want you to get your education and study things like math. Family is as close as a mom and a cub. They remember your first time in the tub. They'll pick you up if you fall in the mud and grow you like a flower bud. Family cannot be broken, but family can be awoken. Family also cannot be stolen. They are the ones that you are always holding. They'll protect you all the way through. Your family is lucky to have someone like you. If you need something, they'll fill in your shoes. Your family will always love you.
Okay, that was Kivana. We have Sierra on deck. Judges, hold them up in the air. Whoa, all right. We have a 10, we have a 9.2, a 9.6, a 9.8, and a 10. All right, give some love to Sierra. Coming to the mic, and Ronald, you are on deck.
You can hit me with your hands. You can say those hurtful words. No matter what you did to me, I know it won't hurt. I may look defeated, I may look broke, but I can be fixed with just a little bit of kindness and hope. I have a dream, but I keep it to me, not telling anybody. Nope. I hear the words, you're weak because you're a girl. Do they think I should be wearing diamond pearls? Well, newsflash, I'm not that kind of girl. Living that perfect, pretty world. I do make mistakes. I am not perfect. The memories that flash in my brain bring me sorrow, bring me pain. But no matter what you say, I am worth it. Just so you know, I'll never fall. Your bitterness and hatred won't hurt me at all. I can't and I won't stand here and watch you do this to me. Not just to me, but others I care about. These are my feelings that need to be heard. I kept them inside for as long as can be. Finally, it's time to be the real me.
All right, Sierra. Coming up next is Ronald, and on deck is going to be Jaleese. Judges for Sierra. Okay. There's a 10. There's a 9.7. There's a 10, a 9.9, and a 9.8. Keep that going for Ronald, coming up to the mic.
Hey, Mom.
Homework. Oh, homework. How I hate you so. I would rather take a bath with a man-eating shark or fight a lion alone in the dark. Homework. Oh, homework. How I hate you so. I'd rather take swimming lessons than do the homework Mr. Grimes assigns. Homework. Oh, homework. How I hate you so. I wish you would disappear like a bunny in the snow. Homework. Oh, homework. How I hate you so. You're last on my list after chores and books and cleaning the bottomless abyss. Homework, oh homework, how I hate you so. If only a bomb would blow you up to tiny bits. Homework, oh homework, I simply can't see why you even exist. Please, stop giving me the fits.
All right. Is Mr. Grimes here? No. Good. All right, judges, for Ronald. All right, I see a 10. I see an 8.5. I see a 9.2, a 9.3, and a 9.5. Keep on clapping for Jaleese coming up to the microphone. Tyler is on deck.
Life. Hold tightly to your dreams because a lost dream is like a flower dying without hope. Hold tightly to your dreams because a lost dream is like the world stopping without life. Hold tightly to your dreams because having a dream is like having a family by your side at all times. Life is freedom, and freedom is life!
Hang on 1 second. 1 second. Stay right there. All right, this is Tyler coming up to the mic. Allison is on deck. Judges, for Jaleese, what do we have out there? Okay, we have an 8.8, a 9.8, a 9.7, a 9.8, and a 9.5. All right, let's hear it for Tyler.
The NFL makes me cry.
All right.
I play football so much, but if we lose, I get kind of mad. It doesn't matter how small you are. It doesn't matter how tall you are. It's all about your skills. In the NFL, Miss Lindsay, one of the worst teams is the Bills.
That's right.
I get lots of exercise while I'm playing. I see the ball glide through the air like a hawk. I see time running out on the clock. My friends and I play like real players on the field. We usually get injured, but we eventually heal. The football is like a basketball in our hands on the net, except you want to catch it, not let it go through. The players hold the ball tightly like it is their child or their pet. At least football is better than a Lego set. The gear is like a guard protecting you from harm. And when you want to catch better, football gloves work like a charm. One thing that helps with balance is ballet. I think Steve McClendon still does it today. I can play football all day and all night, but to play it at night requires amazing eyesight. The people who play in the snow, rain, and sun. But honestly, to me, the sun would be the most fun. I think I would rather play than slouch, but I do enjoy being lazy on the couch.
Is that how you injured your finger?
Yeah.
Tyler, is that how you injured your finger?
Yes.
All right. Judges, for Tyler, what do we have? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's the slow guy over there? All right. A 9.5. An 8.5. An 8.7, an 8.9, and an 8.9. All right, keep it going for Allison coming to the mic, and on deck is Haley.
Allison, my name means the moon gleaming on the earth. I am a partier, but not a party pooper. I smell like red roses that just got freshly picked. As Allison, I am a panda, climbing on bamboo trees, eating grilled cheese and tomato soup and drinking grape juice. I am a smart and flexible panda, doing backbends and math. The weather on the day is a dark and stormy thunderstorm. I am brave as a knight, trying to kill the dragon in front of me. And in my future, of course, there's got to be more grilled cheese and tomato soup. My soul is pink, and I feel happy inside. My soul is what protects me. My soul is what keeps my hope and faith going. My soul keeps me going.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We have a 9.7, an 8.5, a 9.3, a 9.4, and a 9.0. Just like I said, for those of you who've never been to a slam, we do encourage, cheering and booing for the scores. Never for the poets, but for the scores. That's why you're hearing some of that going on in here. Don't think that they're being rude or anything, okay? So coming up to the mic is Haley, and on deck is Rafi. These two have 2 slides.
Thoughts. You may take me down and push me to the dirt, but I'll get back up, no matter how much it hurts. You may hit me, kick me, even kill me with your lies, but no best friend is a best friend with those cool-looking eyes. The world may seem to turn, but I'll stop, frozen, with hurt and pain. I'll stand there with my eyes full of tears, thinking nothing will change. Being silent, being still, being quiet. But one day, oh, one day indeed, the day that I look forward to, the day that I need. All the hurt will be gone, everything will be smooth, I'll feel better, yes, but it's still left the bruise. The memories, oh memories, they'll hurt me forever, they'll stay in my mind, they'll come back to me whenever, they'll never leave, my headache's mine. I'll get over it, even though I'll cry, I'll be fine, don't worry, because I know that they were all lies. I know that I'm okay, and yeah, my life is better. I know I won't forget, it'll stick to me forever. I know these were thoughts, but I will always still think them. I know that it's rough, but I should stand up and speak them. I shall not be afraid, no matter what happens now. It's done and over with, I'll get over it somehow. It may hurt when that happens, but I'll be okay. For all the years that it hurt, I'll be fine, I'll be happy. But that's okay, I'll stay strong. My voice and what I say, it'll ring in the air for so long. I'll never be afraid again to speak out, to speak strong. Even though you might be hurt, speak out and speak strong.
Yes. All right, judges for Haley. 10, so. All right, Rafiq coming up to the mic. Let's give him some love, and on deck is Aries.
Dreams. Hold tightly to dreams, for if they go, life is like a forsaken shadow, like a forever lasting snow, like having to face a feared foe. Hold tightly to dreams, for if they go, life is like an injured baby crying, like having a beloved family member die. Hold tightly to dreams, for if they go, life is like a star with no light, a wandering child lost at night. Hold tightly to dreams, for if they go, life is like getting struck by a bunch of sticks and stones, like holding tears, only shedding them when you're alone. Hold tightly to your dreams, for if you do, life is like listening to a beautiful tune, like getting a bunch of iPhones, well, maybe soon. Hold tightly to dreams, for if you do, life is like finding your own crystal shoes, like hearing astounding news. Hold tightly to dreams, for if you do, life is like loving yourself, even with all your tumultuous mood. Hold tightly to dreams, for if you do, life is like hanging out with all the cool dudes, like bathing in a tub of chocolate fondue, like everyone supporting you. Hold tightly to dreams, for if you do, life is like watching the wind under your wings, knowing yourself and being proud of it, even just a hair, like being yourself without a care. As you can see, life ain't no crystal stair. So good luck, have fun, take care. Take care.
You couldn't see where it was going. All right, judges, hold them up for Rafi. You see, wow, we have a low score of 9.7. And then a 10, a 10, a 10, and a 10. All right, keep the applause going for Aries coming up to the mic, and on deck is Sanaya. Let's go, Aries!
You got this, poet.
What do you say? You got this, poet. You got this, poet. Deep breath, deep breath.
Come on, you got courage.
Courage!
Yeah, right, yeah.
I have courage, I have pride, I have faith, I have respect for myself and others. I have light and dark places. I have freedom. I have joy. I have hope for me and others. I never give up. I help people. I turn darkness into light. I am brave to face my fears.
That's right.
My life is a goal that has me. Sorry.
That's just a reminder, it takes a lot of courage to be up here. These are very brave students coming up here sharing their words like that. You guys are an amazing audience though, so thank you. Okay, so for Aries, judges. Okay, I see a 9.9, a 9.0, 9.7, 9.7, and a 9.8. All right. And let's hear it for Sanaya coming up to the microphone. Jared on deck.
I failed. I may be weak, but I feel strong. I may be talkative, but I feel like I have a voice that needs to be heard. I may smile a lot, but I can't get my mind off of what happened in the 1960s. No matter what I feel, would you even care? You may kick me to the ground, you may pull my hair. Oh, I won't tell you it hurts, I'll stare. I won't just stare into your bitter eyes, but I'll talk to you because I care. Care about everything that happened just now and in the past. Not just my past, but your past. I know you have some hatred towards me, but I have none towards you. I may feel sad, yeah, I may just cry. Just know that with your hurtful, hurtful eyes, I will still rise.
All right.
All right, we have Jared on deck. Mayani is on deck. And judges, hold them up for Sanaya. Did I say that right? Okay. Oh, okay, got it. Sorry. Okay. Amelie's on deck. Behind Jared, who's on deck. Judges, hold him up. Okay, we have a 10, an 8.9, a 10, a 9.8, and a 9.2. All right, we're going to do one more poet. Amelie's coming up to the microphone, and then we're going to take like a 5-minute break so that we can all enjoy all the goods back there at the bake sale. All right, let's hear it for Amelie. No, I'm sorry. Jeez, I'm sorry. Let's hear it for Jared. Then we're going to be hearing it for Amelie.
I am the mighty lion, king of the animals. Let my voice be heard. Share the freedom with us. I am the mighty lion, the highest of them all. I am king of lots of things. I am free, and so art thee. Free as a bird, our voices shall be heard. We are mighty eagles flying high above the earth. Freedom is key to everything, and everything is key. Do not think in captivity, for the truth is that you are free. There are more kings than queens, of many things. Who are they? Are you confused? Well, let me tell you that they are you.
All right, good job, Jared. Judges, hold them up in there. You got your judges. I think we should applaud the judges here. They've been doing a great job tonight. We have a 9.8, a 9.4, a 9.4, a 9.5, and a 9.6. Okay, one more poet coming up. Amelie to the microphone, and then we're going to take an intermission. Let's hear it for Amelie coming up to the mic.
Hold tight. Hold tightly to your dreams, because a lost dream is like a world without peace, just fighting, violence, and war. Hold tightly to your dreams, because a life without a dream is like a heart without a heartbeat, just still, silent, forever lost. Hold tightly to your dreams, because a lost dream is like searching and searching for something you cannot find, something that is not there. Hold tightly to your dreams, because having a dream is like a memory that will never fade. Every detail stays with you, almost like looking at a photograph.
All right, let's have one more round of applause for all the poets in the first round. We're going to get the scores, and then we're going to take a 5-minute break. Judges. Okay, we have an 8.9, a 9.6, 9.5, 9.3, and a 9.
Before we start our second half, I would like to take a moment to thank the 5th grade team for welcoming me into their classrooms and giving me time with their students, and for being supportive and following through on the writing with these kids. I think you can already see how powerful it's been, so a round of applause please for our 5th grade team. I also want to mention that our arts residency program couldn't be possible without some very generous grants that we received this year. We bring Elizabeth into our 5th grade as our poet in residence. In our 4th grade, we have 2 master teaching artists who came in, a musician and a writer, who took the kids through a whole week. Shreya says yes, she can vouch for it because she's a 4th grader. They did a whole couple of weeks on looking at art masterpieces and thinking about what the sounds were and the words were within those works of art, and then we all went to the New Britain Museum of American Art and went through the process there, and the kids all performed their writing and the soundscapes that they created on rhythm instruments to go with it. And in our 3rd grade, there's somebody there from every grade, we had the storyteller One Day Pay, who talked to the kids about the geography of the African continent, some of the mask culture of different masks that are used within his home country of Liberia, and talk to the kids about the importance of storytelling as a way to remember family history, especially since sometimes those stories don't get recorded in writing or passed down as oral history. So a large part of that grant funding came from the Connecticut Office of the Arts. We had a symbolic check that we gave or received from them at an assembly. But please keep that in mind, that that's part of how this is happening and our kids are able to do this. So without further ado, I'm going to give the microphone back to Elizabeth so that we can hear from the rest of our poets. And poets, make sure you're ready to listen.
We have this?
Oh, we do.
We do. All right. Well, while they're having it, to start off round 2, Jordan is coming up to the microphone. Let's hear it for Jordan. And on deck is Andrew.
I'm number 1, like sweeter than a honey bun, breaking down borders with my fist, shooting threes all in the wrist, running through the streets like a flash. On my test all pass, jumbo, blocking people's negative energy like Matumbo. I'm like James Harden with the left, being the best, beating the rest. Every day is my little test. You better call for a sub. It's not a small group, it's a big club. I dropped 14 and took a dub. I'm clear as a crystal, riding through Bristol, blowing like a referee whistle. Every day I play for them, sparkle like a gem. They ask me how many points I average. I say I average 10. I'm not a genie, but when I make it to the NBA, I'll buy a Lamborghini. Basketball is in my veins, victories in the rain. My last name's Crane. I'm here today, not to stay. My grandfather died in 2015. My anger was sprouting up like a bean. Other grandfather died in 2017. Cancer entered their lives. That's not right. I remember though, on Christmas playing Bikino, him making me a sandwich, rushing out the house in a panic. They were good guys, they shouldn't have died. I remember them on oxygen. I wish I could slip into their pair of shoes like a moccasin. I was saddened, upset and maddened, crying inside. I thought I just won't survive. But my friends rallied, and that made me sweeter than taffy. I miss them dear, but sad they're not here. I felt like I got shot like a whip so dear. That's just not my biggest fear. Do you hear? When I was going to 5th grade, I was saying hooray. Now I'm like, I have to come today. Well, people being mean, that's not right. I feel like my feelings are getting color-coded like tie-dye, just getting pushed to the side. I watch how some girls' lives not get thrown in the fire. This girl annoyed me, can't they see? She buzzes around me like a bee. DJ Boogie, they put me in handcuffs, took me and booked me. I'll flame you, toss you in the fire. Basketball is my one desire. This is not my biggest fear. Do you hear? Basketball is in my veins, victories in the rain. My last name's Crane. I'm here today, not to stay.
Right. Even though it's not about the points, it's about the poetry. Judges. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We have a 10. We have a 9.5, a 9.5, a 9.8, and a 9.8. All right, keep that excitement and applause going. Let's welcome Andrew to the microphone. On deck is Samaya.
This is actually from a nightmare. If you get scared, this might scare you a tiny bit. Don't worry, it's not real. It's just from a nightmare. My nightmare is red, the color of death and blood.
Of the people of fear in their hearts, and dozens of demons dripping through the skin of humanity. The people who have failed the demons shall die within my grasp. My nightmare is the sound of humanity, of a human screaming from the darkness of a very bad dream.
Turn it off. Okay, you can take that. Good job.
Good job. I did get a little scared. All right, Samaya's coming up next. Savannah's on deck. Judges for Andrew. Hold them up. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We have a 9.0. We have an 8.5, 8.6, 8.7, 8.5. You let them know what you're thinking, darling. That's right. Let's hear it for that poem. Okay, so coming up, let's have some applause for Samaya, and on deck is Savannah.
Love that one. Love that woman like a bird loves to sing. I said I love that woman like a bird loves to sing. Songs of happiness about bringing food to her babies. Love to smile at her in the afternoon. Love to call out, "Hi mom, how you doing?" She smiles like she's taking pictures for a magazine. Pictures of memories to hold on forever. And she walks like a model, strutting proudly down the runway. She's quiet when sad, when happy she laughs, sounding like a steady drum.
All right, Savannah's coming up to the mic in a second. Mike is going to be on deck. Judges, hold them up for Samaya. 2, 3, okay, there we go. All right, an 8.9, a 9.4, a 9.0, a 9.3, and a 9.4. Keep on clapping for Savannah, and Micah is on deck.
Life is a flower, buds full of life, beautiful, even with strife. Life is a rain shower, tears raining down from above, from loved ones. Life is complicated, full of obstacles, full of hard choices. Life is a gift, a new present, a new beginning. Life is a junkyard, full of waste, but some treasures can be found if you look deep. Life. I have a lot more years to go. I am on my own road, struggling to cross. Life is full of people, in a crowd, or in a lunchroom. Life has opportunity, many, many ones. Life is full of strife, quiet nights, silent mornings. Life in the night is dawning to me. Life in day is somewhere in me. Life is not a bother. It is time to enjoy yourself. In all, life is a time you only have once.
All right, great job, Savannah. Judges, hold them up for Savannah. I see 1, I see 2. Oh my goodness. All right, we have a low score of a 9.8.
Daniels. It means a cheetah that runs fast. It means a cheetah that drinks hot cocos on cold nights. My name smells like apple pie. I am the sun being orbited with the plants being bright as the sky. My name makes me think of singing, of the sound of a cobra hissing. I am a thunderstorm shaking the ground. My name feels like the warm fur of a tiger, and also looks like a comet soaring through space. My name tastes like coffee with extra sugar. I am courageous and adventurous like a wolf in a dangerous fight. I am a hurricane with a calm blue eye, but I am not afraid of anything.
All right, Micah, not afraid of anything. Judges, you guys are great, I have to tell you. Well, some of us are great. Okay. All right, I see a 9.8, a 9.3, a 9.5, a 9.6, and a 9.8. Keep on clapping for Daniel. Coming to the mic, and on deck is Tiana.
Oh, to my mom. My mom is so kind, she makes me feel loved. She makes me feel comforted like a cold day warmed by gloves. My mom is so kind, she helps me with my homework. She helps me stay in good health. I'm a son. She does not shirk. My mom is so kind, her voice gives me encouragement. Her meals give me nourishment, like ice cream on a hot day well spent. My mom is so kind, she gives me a roof over my head. She gives me appreciation after a concert, praise she has said. My mom is so kind, she loves me like a mama bear and her cub. We spend time together like a leprechaun and his foe. She puts a roof over my head and does not judge. My mom is so kind, she makes me feel loved. She makes me feel comforted like a cold day warmed by gloves.
Where's his mom? Get out! All right, what would you give that poem? All right, judges, how about you? Uh-oh, uh-oh. All right, we have a 10, a 9.4, a 9.5, a 9.7, and another 10. All right, let's give some love to Tiana coming to the mic, and on deck is Denise.
You got this. I am Tiana, who's bright as the shining yellow sun. I am funny like a comedian telling funny things. I smell like sweet, juicy pineapples ready to be eaten. I am warm, hot chocolate slithering down a cold throat on a winter day. I am unique. I am a unique bright star in the dark night skies. I am creative like the drawings on my bedroom walls. I awake to the smell of bacon. I hear soft sleepy music. This is me, the lazy comedian. Hearing my mother's voice telling me breakfast is ready, delicious bacon and pancakes with orange juice on the side. Sugary donuts, all sweet, all nice and sweet, are waiting in front of me, ready to be eaten. They all go down the stomach that was hungry. Breakfast is over, that was delicious. Time for the day to get started. This is me!
right, good job, Tiana. Denise on deck, and up after Alexini. Okay, got it. Alexini. Okay, for Tiana, judges, hold them up. Wow. All right, we have a 10. We have a 9.6. We have a 9.9, a 9.7, and a 9.8. Keep on applauding for Denise coming up to the mic.
Life. People ask, what's the meaning of life? Well, to me, the meaning of life is feeling. Happiness and sadness, ups and downs, achievements and failures. Everyone has a different perspective on life. Sometimes I don't get life, and sometimes I do. But I try to be as positive and happy as I can be. Things can go wrong when I do that, but it does help me. What are your thoughts on life?
Okay, judges, hold them up. Okay, we have a 10, a 9, a 10, a 9.8, and a 9.7. And let's have some applause for Alexini coming up. And on deck is Stone Evans.
I am a girl. I don't need a dress to be a girl. I don't need makeup to be a girl. I just need myself to be a girl. I was born to be a girl. I don't have to be perfect. I am fine the way I am, and no one can change that. People might think that I'm not a girl because I don't wear makeup or dress. I don't have to wear those to be a girl. It doesn't matter how I look. People may call me ugly. They may call me names that really hurt real bad. Those are just words coming out of their mouth. But I am hurt on the inside while I look happy on the outside. To me, it does not matter how I look. My style is jeans, shirts, and sneakers. It does not matter how I look or how you look. I just have to be myself, and you do too.
I think she was like happy she was done. All right. So for Alexini, what do we have, judges? Although we know it's not about the points, but hold them up anyway. All right, we have a 9.8, a 9.2, a 9.6, and a 9.8. All right, applause for Stone Evans coming up to the mic, and Soraya. And Soraya's on deck.
Let's go, yeah.
This poem is dedicated to my mom. Ode to my mom. Loves and loves the little boy in her arms. An alert coach to every detail, skill, strategy, move. Every little thing, because she loves and loves Stone Evans. Love, like clouds dancing before rain. Open-minded to new ideas, anything you can imagine. Because she loves and loves Stone Evans. Helps me out with homework, basketball, football, lacrosse. My mom is powerful like a tornado blow, and no one shall stand in her way. An open, warm heart, like the sun hitting me in the hot sand. You know why? Because she loves
and loves the little boy in her arms.
Is your mom here? Where's your mom? All right. All right, judges. I was going to say, if I see anything lower than a 9.8, I was going to throw it out myself. All right, 9.8, 10, 9.9, 7, and 10. All right, let's hear it for Sarai coming up to the mic. Andrew is on deck. Who's on deck? Okay. Taya is on deck.
Poets, make sure you're being supportive.
Let's go, Taya!
Hold on, Sarai. Wait till everyone's ready.
Be whoever you want to be. Don't be afraid to speak up. You are never alone. Me. I'm Sarai the color pink. Sarai means princess. Don't listen to the mean things bullies say to you. Be a prideful person who stands up for yourself. Be someone who understands one another. Be as bright as the sun, full of ideas. Never give up, even if you think you can't do it. Do whatever makes you happy. Paint pictures, draw whatever comes up to your mind. Play outside. Just be yourself, not anyone else. Me. I'm Sarai the color blue, like part of a rainbow arching across the rainy blue sky. You can mean sad, but don't worry, I'm okay. Eat food like you have never eaten before. Be a prideful person. You are not alone. People are by your side. Play sports like you have never did before. Do any dance move you are up to. Do what you dream to do. Don't tell lies, tell the truth. Don't let people force you to do things. Be whatever you want to be when you grow up. Do what makes you happy. Me. I'm Sarai the color black. I am a black beauty trotting across the waving green grass. If you don't want to get hurt, move out the way if you please. Black beauty I shall be, as free as can be, as a bird soaring in the air. Be who you are.
She made us wait for that last line. All right. Taya? Okay, Taya's on deck, and on deck is Angelique. Judges for Sarai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have a 9.8, a 9.3, a 9.6, a 9.7, and a 9.7. So Taya's coming up to the mic, Angelie's on deck.
The ocean. My waves going in the sand blending. High tide crashing up and breaking. I'm shining in the sun. Courage strong like a woman, powerful to flux events in time. Deep in the sea of life and nice woman creatures that the sea created. Billows of emotion as the ocean carries every blue feeling coursing through you and me. Offering my shining blue light, taste the salty tears she cried. Cold water washing through your face in this ocean place. This is the love Mother Nature offers. Wiping in life, but this must be the end. We will wash away in the ocean, where our secrets and stories will be sunk in the ocean waves.
All right, so Angelique, right? You're on deck, and on deck is Keandre. That's our last poet of the evening, Keandre. So, judges, you only have to do this a few more times. Up in the air for Taya. Okay, we have a 9.7, a 9.3, a 9.5, a 9.6, and a 9.7. Keep the applause going for Angelique coming on up.
Dreams. Dreams can make you cry, bittersweet trip. Dreams can make you fly, a treat for you. Dreams can open up your mind to do anything great. They can hold hands, just wait. Dreams can amaze you if you look hard enough. Don't worry, you can be tough. Some dreams are powerful, but some are weak. So as long as you know who you are, always, always let those good dreams become reality.
Okay, judges, so what would this be, the penultimate scores of the evening? I see a 10, a 9, a 9.8, a 9.8, and a 9.9. All right. Before we have the last poet of the evening come up to the microphone, I would like to have a really big round of applause for all the poets here. And I would really like to thank Ms. Lisa Thomas. This would not happen without her. She worked very hard to make this happen. All right, so on that, let's applaud Keandre up to the mic.
Money. Bends, bends, bends all around. My bed is made of a bunch of bends, bends, bends. I got gold teeth. The mall smells like my cash. I'm eating chicken with the mellow ball. The money comforting my toes all in the money tub. Everything made of gold. All I see is green, green, green. Looking at the government line. Everywhere I step, I hear cha-ching. Got 2 Lambos going 350. Money flying. Green everywhere. Not red, not blue, but green. The paper touching my hand. Wherever I step, I hear a ping sound. I pick it up. I see money everywhere. $quadrillion in my hand. Cash is all in my mansion. Cash is only on my mind. Bends, bends, bends all around. Money, money, money. I love money trees. Every single day, people come running me. Peace out, gotta go. Buy gym, bro, no show. So get it right, bro.
All right, judges, one last time. Hold them up high. I see a 9.9, a 9.2, a 9.6, a 9.8, and a 9.9. Again, I would like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We know that it's a Friday night, and we feel really good that you made the effort to be here to support these young poets, to support their voices, and I'm hoping to see some of them once they hit 13 try out for the Kinetic Word National Youth Poetry Slam Team here in Connecticut. We go to Brave New Voices every year. This year it's going to be out in San Francisco. It started here in Connecticut back in 1998. So it's been going on for quite some time. We have teams come from all over the world. We have teams from Bangladesh. We've had teams from Bosnia, from India, from South Africa, from Ghana. England sends a team, Canada sends a team. in just about every major city here in this country. So it's a pretty amazing event. Great new voices. Check it out online. And hopefully I will be seeing some of these young poets in the next couple of years.
Okay, the results are in. This is killing me. Are you ready? I just have to get one more stack of books. All right, first of all, poets, you were awesome tonight. I had goosebumps the whole night. I don't know about the rest of you all in the audience, but that was spectacular. You really did a great job getting up on that stage. For each of you who participated, I want you, once we recognize our first, second, third place awardees, I want everybody who got up on that stage to make sure before you go, you come up and get one of these blank books where you can record more of your poetry. It has a special plastic cover so you can insert your own covers, and you might want those covers to change over time as you change over time. So make sure once we finish the rest of these ceremonies and close up that you take one of these before you leave. So, we of course had a three-way tie in one of our places, but let's start here. Let's give, wait, where's this one? First of all, each awardee this evening, remember, everybody was phenomenal. Each awardee is going to win or receive a certificate. It doesn't have your name on it yet because I didn't know who you were going to be. So you can either take it with you tonight and bring it back Monday and we'll calligraphy your name on, or you can leave it with me and I'll still get your name calligraphied on and make sure I get it back to you. You're also going to receive a copy of Elizabeth Thomas's book of poetry from the front of the classroom. And you are going to receive a gift card to Barnes & Noble so that you can go and maybe buy yourself some books of poetry. I'm not sure. So, in third place, please put your hands together for Sierra Lazoo. And poets who are coming up as awardees, don't leave for tonight until we get a group picture. In second place, please put your hands together for His Mama Loves and Loves, Stone Owl. Okay, we have a little problem in first place. Well, it's not a problem. It's a good problem. We have a three-way tie. So I was equipped for a first place winner. What's going to happen is I'm going to ask the first place winners, I'm going to ask you to all come up. I'm going to ask if I can hold on to these so I can get it in triplicate and make sure that I have for each of you on Monday when you come to school. Deal? Of course you don't know who you are yet. All right, put your hands together for Savannah Wallen, Roxy Chowdhury, and Haley Root. And we're each going to have a turn to shake Ms. Williams' hand. Okay. Shake her hand. And I promise, on Monday, we'll take a look at these after. All right. Can we give all of our poets another round of applause? All right. Would our poets who were awardees tonight come up to the front so we can get some pictures? All of you have a great, fabulous, beautiful weekend, and thank you for being with us tonight. Thank you.